All right. We bring you back again to earlier matters. Yeah, the program that handle the matters in your area. Before we come out here now to go and sell market, before we talk about the subsidy, it's like they are using that one to do us for pay. They will remove, they will not remove. Yet they are still paying the same money. But another one now is that this man, yeah, he go and revoke the land document. Yeah, revoke the land that belong to top people, plus including Obi and the other people them too that are also top. But before we even go there, so Obi have a land in this Abuja.
What do you nippy?
No, I think he said he don't have land before.
It's a former governor, it's a businessman. You get him for money, I don't go get him for land for Abuja. You want to contest for president, get him for land for Abuja. Abuja is a nation's capital. Every big man is supposed to get him for land for Abuja, get him for house for Abuja.
Okay.
I know this one, right from the one. Wike here has already telling Nigerians that PA is going to revoke ROO document of people, especially those abandoned, uncompleted building and also land that they did not develop, because it is against the Land Act of 1987. That is why Wike say to this time around, PA, even whether you are a former minister, whether you are this or you are that, we are going to revoke your land document.
But you know how this thing happens sometimes. I remember when I was growing up, I was a very stubborn boy. Yeah, one day my father come back house, he want to flog others because of they do something. So you not look like a flog others did not flog me. He flog me, join the others. If you follow this thing well now, there are people that are the major target saying, "I want to revoke this man land or this other people land."
But Wike don't get a problem with Obi now.
Is that what he told you?
Me, I will never see anywhere that Wike is having problem with Obi for public space that they are
exchanging. Who is Wike working for?
Wike is working for Nigeria.
Exactly. Who appointed Wike as the minister of Abuja?
Mr. President.
Who is the Mr. President?
It's Bola Tinubu.
The Bola Tinubu have a problem with Obi or not?
He does not have a problem with him.
This is what politics is mathematics. You saw it. You find S.
If you are using body mass in mathematics, you first use the bracket. So if you open the bracket, you
understand that. So when you put that bracket now, Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu are inside that bracket. When you open it now, you bring out Atiku, you bring out Tinubu first. Element Obi and Atiku. Now inside there now, you're not aware that Wike is having problem with Atiku. Is it or not?
But it is not Atiku land that he has revoked.
I'm coming now. Maybe Atiku land is not, and maybe if Obi land now is in this street now, for example, and the land is the target, every other land in that area we go and chop with the same problem because they are in that area.
Collateral damage.
Exactly. It's just like when demon is pursuing somebody and you enter. Okay, like Noah. Remember? Okay, case of Noah. Because Noah was inside that boat, the boat want to capsize. Then that's okay. Now it's me or there's the problem. Push me out. If Noah was still in that boat will capsize. Everybody will chop the link water. So everybody that are neighbor now to Obi that are celebrating before that Obi is my neighbor, they are all having a document problem now because of your neighbor.
But now I want to ask you. I hope it did not affect your lamp or Maitama.
The problem now is that Wike cannot try it. You cannot have to wait for him. Yes, now
because
I will go to Ekwele Road and wait for him. He will come back now. He will come back.
Before you go Ekwele Road, Moibo, let's look at this land very well. The land is located somewhere at Katakpe district. Abibeko. Among the land in Hebrew, that they plan to demolish. And from the information that we are able to gather, we discovered that the land was actually a gift. He did not buy it, he did not inherit it. It was a gift that was given to him by a former city minister. Even though they did not tell us the particular minister that gave him the gift. So when Wike came and he began to shake that we need to demolish some buildings and we need to go back and seize some land that is outside the Abuja master plan. But then if you look at it very well, people are asking, why is demolition and revocation of land is major priority? When there are other issues in Abuja that needs urgent attention, that we should be giving a 24 hours eye. We should be looking at it. But after shaking and say, if I go on with this, people will not see this problem for what it is. People will think it's me and Obi that have a problem. Or it's because it's Mr. President that appoints me as a minister and Obi that have a problem. So therefore, let me cool down a bit and see how this thing will pan out. Just like Omoibo said, that could it be that because this one have a problem with this, or because this one does not like this, that is why this land have been revoked. We need to be asking ourselves serious question. When some person say this land is not correct, and tomorrow you wake up and say no, you have cashed me, your land is good, you can go ahead and build, that means there is something that is wrong somewhere. This is a political hand that have entered inside the pot of soup. I will leave it at that.
Let me use the illustration. When I was still a poor man, when I was still suffering, then I was in the choir, then in Enugu. I go to choir practice one day. They will do practice finish. When I come to church the next day, I wear long uniform, very long one. The choir master want to give punishment. He now first holla, shout that is going to punish everybody that is wearing the long uniform. He now say everybody stand up, all of us stand up. Lo and behold, his younger brother follow us wear a very long uniform. He now said, let today be the first and last. But everybody will try this again. I don't want to see this again. And I say, sir, no. He will punish us.
We want to be punished.
Because it's as if you see me before you shout that you want to scatter it. Now you now see that your brother is inside it. You now want to forgive us. As if we don't want your forgiveness. Are you aware that if not that this man, that's what they say in this life. Choose your neighbor wisely. It is either it make you or it make you. You get it? So, in this case now, it is possible that they have a check and they have checked, okay, Katambe this late now is not as if it's a very long place like that. So you now want to revoke. Then if let me ask this question now. If on that line that they revoke those land, the president land is on that line, will they revoke that line?
Yes, now that's what we keep talking now. We say anybody is going to revoke. Are you
even the president?
Thank God you have stayed for Port Harcourt and you know what Wike can do and what have you have done in Port Harcourt. It doesn't look pace.
Let me tell you what Wike do one time to tell you that face we look it too. Like from the example I give now, from the example during that pandemic, there is this boy that a youth leader of a PDP that his hotel was working. Meanwhile, the hotel of that boy is not the target. You know, when you want to kill elephant, you use rats to test your bullets. He said no hotel should operate, that they should all close down because of pandemic. That boy hotel, that one you can't call it hotel because it's like a guest house, small rooms, down floor. So another hotel again, owned by one APC man, open too. So first of all, I go and knock the boy hotel. I knock him and say, if I can knock down my youth leader hotel, who are you that I will not knock your hotel? We already know that the next hotel I will
What do you mean by knock?
Knock it down is meant to bring it down, destroy. Demolish. Knock it down. You bring it down, level. You get it? You now go and use the tractor now and go and bring 3 story down. And now say, he have started it before. He will do it. Now when you jam Toyota Corolla, it's a motor. When you jam a Range Rover, it's still motor. But the motor pass motor. But
this one now that happened, if you check the detail, they say areas affected are Maitama, Gudu, Wuye, and these places, them get the highest number of the revocation with 41. Katempe station Wuse Utu Jabi Utako Idu Industrial Zone and Asokoro have the second highest revocation with 39. And come if you look at it, I is not Katempe where Peter Obi land is that has the highest number. So I'm telling you that Wike is looking no pace. Wike is doing what he's supposed to do, and that is what he told people that he's going to do. And don't forget that he has already told people, even when he assumed office, that all these people that did not develop land, we are going to revoke their papers, because Abuja master plan must be restored. And it's not as if he is selecting who is going to, because the name that we have seen, some of the names that we are quoted are names from all the political party. It's not only one party people that have been affected.
But are you aware now that from back now they will be blinking at that paper one by one?
No, you know, the thing is that if at all you have land, and when this man come and say we are going to revoke land document for people who refuse to develop their land, if all these people, because poor person cannot have land for that these places that we are mentioning.
In that, thank God, you
those
know.
People have
For me to have land in that area, I'm not poor.
So those people supposed to develop the land. If you start development and they come, they see development is ongoing, they will not revoke your RFO. Because it's a condition that these people, before they give you this land RFO, you know that according to the Land Act 1978, that you have stipulated condition you are going to meet up. You don't just buy land and leave it there. It will depend the environment. And they talk about the master plan. I'm not saying there are no other issues that the minister is supposed to take care of, because people are suffering. There are issues that need to be looked at. But if you do not forget that he went to Usman Dam, the Azadi, to Usman Dam, and talk about the water that is going to places in FCT, and he complained about what happened during the last administration. They said this work they have given the contract and it's emergency. Since last year up to now, you never finished, which means it's not emergency. This is telling you that the man is not only looking at this issue of land revocation, he's also looking at other things. Even though the one that he did, that me, I'm not too happy with it, but I know I need royal blessing, so I'm going to be happy. It's the issue of people that he give royal fathers, a traditional title, they holders, they give them better motto. Because I want a royal blessing, that is why I will not talk much about that one. Because
look at you. Hey, can you hear this man?
Order.
That you are using start of the blessing.
You don't want royal blessing.
The blessing is on a little above.
I don't understand.
And not in the hand of any man.
Loyal blessing. What is a blessing? Loyal what? Who is a lawyer? Who is the person that is a lawyer?
You don't know royal fathers.
Lawyer father. What is making him lawyer?
You now for here you will talk. Later if you go back, now you will go meet.
No, my Igbo is not like that. Especially whatever is.
How much is money?
Is what he will say.
How much is money? Ego. How much is money?
Whatever he says here is what he's going to say. If you know who you are,
do you know,
like myself,
do you know what it means to carry my master's degree and my PhD and put under my cupboard and focus on my container? To show you that I don't care. I focus more on my money.
Are you having issue now with Wike giving traditional rulers?
It is not the only time I have problem with him is if he's near my gate in my tama.
If your house you don't have issue,
that's my house. I can move if it is possible to move that house. I will move it to anywhere I want to move it to. If you touch my gate, not to the building, just the gate.
If you want to dare Mr. Wike, go and buy land and leave it there without developing it.
I have some that have not developed now. He should not touch it now.
It's not in this area.
No, he should change it and go to that area.
Maybe they are under Nasarawa. It's not under
Abuja.
No.
Even in this Abuja, I have some that I have not touched. I want to do fatally there. But I see this man in my time now. If you go and touch it now, he has touched a problem.
But now, if you look at the name, if not because Obi have contested for president, this name here, there are names here that are even very big. If you check,
share those names if they belong to the APC.
Liel Emoke.
Is he an APC member?
Musa Aboki Agu, Hassan Hadejia, Isha Baba, Peter Obi is there. Even Bua International is even among the people that have been affected. In fact, Julius Berger Nigeria is a part. Honeywell Construction is a part. Upod Joseph Ekaite, Shitu Muhammad, Udoma. Even people from the National Assembly, Mapa de Mbopa, Kanu Agabi, Niki Tobi, Ishaku Bello, and a lot of other people that have their land document revoked. About 167.
So now that he has revoked it now, who do you want to give it to? It's for sale,
Yes.
So somebody can go and buy it now. Okay, that's the business angle. Someone can go and buy. So if they buy now, who collect the money?
It's a government.
Who collect the money before?
It's a government.
The one that the person owned before.
But with agreement. But why I am not too happy about this one is that although this we need to start from somewhere. That is why the issue of revocation, when he talked about the revocation, people were thinking he's not going to be able to do it. And now he have done it. Yesterday in the evening is when the information come out. But it's just unfortunate that in this country, we talk about when government want to do auction. They want to sell something, you discover that it is the same people in the office that will go and do kwana and buy it with their name or their brother or their sister or their wife and husband. They will come and say they will sell it to individual person or private somebody not within the organization. And that is why now NPA, there are going to be investigation. In Nimasa, there is going to be investigation because you cannot sell all of those things. This one they say they sell 6 vessels, big vessel for oil, for crude and oil. They say they sell them for 156 million naira. That's NPA. And if you go and investigate, one vessel is more than that amount. But they are selling 6 vessels for that amount. Nimasa, I go and sell 82 vehicle for 5.8 million naira. Well, how much is one motor now? One Hilos, if you want to buy one Hilos, is how much now? They say motor, big, better motor, they sell them for 5.8 million naira, 82 motor. And if you do the calculation, no motor, average is not more than 100,000 naira.
You say flood in this country. It is only when you soak something
but
overnight.
If we are going to do investigation, even during former President Obasanjo, when they do privatization, when Atiku Abubakar was vice president, all the privatization they say post-acquisition requirement that after you take over, you are going to create this so number of jobs, you are going to do invest from here to here. When they did not do, why did you not go back and revoke all of those privatization? Because
so who will revoke it now?
It's the government now. Government
the problem is if you are like the people that speak English, if you want to come to equity, you come with a clean hand. The only person that would be possible for the person to come to equity here is someone who is coming with a clean hand. If your hand is stained, you cannot come and point a finger at somebody that hand is stained also. If you point to me, the person will point. That is why sometimes when they catch a criminal, the criminal will say, I will not go down alone. If I'm going down, people will go down with me.
But we are yet to see people going down in the country now.
That is the problem. Now, the reason why people are not going down is because the people that they are supposed to follow them and go down are big men. Are you not aware when they were investigating somebody here in this country, and he collect inside that place, he collect fainting by bending one neck.
If that one, there are plenty now.
Up
your mic is one of it. You get one that the police don't put handcuff in hand now. The next day you carry POP for neck, say neck don't break. And after 2 days you come up POP, neck don't heal.
Are you not aware that even the Senate president now was on that table that they are shaking that day?
So he's the one that want to shake the table. They say up your mic now.
So now are you tell me now that if he is in the position to investigate that same matter, the matter will come up? That matter is as good as dead, because now that he's a Senate president, you can't bring that matter to the legislature and to pass.
It's because he's now part of the I and the knee.
Thank you.
Everything
now, if they want to go and do investigation of bad auctioning, what if when the people that want to investigate have do bad auction before? You think they will treat that matter? The only reason why we are hearing all this story now is that we have new people in the legislature.
You know, as I am describing Nigerian corruption. You know, cobweb. You know how cobweb is doing his house. This one will enter here, that one enter here. There is no way
it touch everybody.
That is Nigerian corruption for you. That is how it is for Nigeria.
That is why. Okay, see now, this guy now Mohbad.
May so rest in peace.
They want to touch his. They are blinking his matter. Now, I'm hearing now that they're doing autopsy and they find out that the blood is a flesh.
They don't do autopsy already.
During the autopsy now, that the blood of somebody that have stayed under the ground for like 10 days, the blood is still flesh. That means now that boy did not die that day. You don't get it.
Are you a doctor?
You don't know who I am.
You are who?
I have gone far.
You are a businessman. You have never told
because
us that
of my traveling.
Doctorate for medicine.
You know when you do
because this one
PhD in international relations.
Different talk is coming from different angle. This one is saying this one is saying that. In fact, some people are even using this issue to trend. Why when this boy was alive, they did not give him this love? This boy have do video plenty to say there is a problem. Oh, this person is following me. Oh, this one I am shooting video. This one come and threaten me. Oh, nobody have done anything. But now that this boy is dead, we are celebrating him. And this is what is happening in Nigeria plenty times.
You see this one.
Somebody will be brother will there. You have big people in the family. You will sit there without food to eat. You will be sick in the hospital, no money to do anything. Immediately that person die. They call big man positive. Ah, your brother don't die. The next thing you go see say you go send bag of rice. You go send red oil. You go send groundnut oil. You go send cow or goat. Make they go kill and begin to eat food. There you go see they go say my brother, I will give him befitting burial. What is befitting burial? Why you cannot give somebody befitting life when he was still breathing?
You see that boy, Mohbad. Just as the way I was telling you, he was one of my boys that Muslim was taking care of when he was a carpenter.
So you are a suspect.
I'm not a suspect. I'm only telling you how he was during his day of suffering. Until a little man used me to bless him. But Ama, you see that boy? When he was being harassed and when people were after him, he was shouting, he was making the kind of noise he should make. It is just that the people that are supposed to look into the issue refuse to look at it.
That is what we are saying now.
And that is my point. You were saying that.
It's now they are showing the result when it's
instead of before, not really the law of Malam Ali, it's the people that needed to do the investigation on why this boy have been shouting and complaining that people are after him. It's now that he came and come and die. And they quickly went and do some jalopy kind of burial and put him on the ground. And it's because people like you, Malam Ali, people like me, and people like Omoibo, and many Nigerians that do not like what has happened began to shout. We began to pariwo, and we are making all the noise we can make. That is when these people stood up and said, we are going to do some autopsy. We are going to investigate. And all those people that are found guilty, we are going to deal with them. When this boy did not die and he was alive and he was making all the noise he should make, why didn't they do what they are supposed to do?
My problem now is that,
and that is the problem.
When the boy was alive, they did not allow him to rest. Now they are stressing his spirit. You know that is very stressful to be calling the spirit around. Now they are moving spirit.
I never died before, so I cannot relate to the experience.
I am telling you now.
He has done a lot of
are you aware that because now they bend his neck in that coffin, now the spirit now will not be keeping head straight when he's walking. Be bending neck like this.
All this one you study and for your
as a psychologist in burial.
Now, apart from that one, now all this time they are posting. You know when you call somebody name, he will sneeze. When you call somebody name, he will sneeze.
Let me call your name so that you sneeze.
Now I'm watching you. Now I'm aware. But if I'm not aware now, you are far, and you call my name, I will collect one sneezing. So imagine how many times they are calling this guy name now in social media.
So no wonder the other day this young man Ayochuku, he was just sneezing.
Yeah, that time anytime Ayo sneeze like that, all the guests that he has promised marriage, they have gathered together to do meeting. And when they are doing that meeting, when they are doing that meeting, they are calling his name. Yeah, he will not be sneezing up and down, and they will be playing player for him. Say for this promise you promise and you fail, you will not be getting it correct. You get the point now?
You don't see this again.
Yes. Now, imagine how many times they are calling the boy name now everywhere. The spirit will be sneezing up and down and he'll be having headache. That boy now, his spirit now will be having serious headache. So they need to allow him to rest in peace. But the problem now is that even that the reason why he died now, he will talk you now, they will trace it. Somebody come out and say they should go and do DNA on top of the son. Now maybe the son is not even his real son.
In fact, there is one picture, I don't know whether that's the son, but it was making around on the social media where you see the picture of Sam Larry here and the boy here. And that picture, I don't know whether it's the Mohbad Pikin or it's Sam Larry Pikin they just used there, and there's a resemblance.
And there is another place where the boy, the Mohbad want to kiss the Pikin. The Pikin remove face.
Social media.
Not to a job. There's a picture. You know, when you carry your Pikin like this, you want to kiss. The Pikin is supposed to be laughing at the father. there is this blood connection. When they say blood is thicker than water, you get this? So you carry picking up now. You want to give him so. You can remove face. In the picking mind now, you say nah, don't lie it. Don't come and stress my cheek.
So now you know in all of this now, what we are going to call on people is that, because we have information that when people go for that candle night procession, some people even start going to go to Lekki toll gate. Some people start protesting and want to even become violent. That is why even at some point police even have to send tear gas to disperse some people. They are trying to hijack it just like they hijack NSAS. So we are going to call on people to be very, very careful. Don't go and allow anybody to use you and cause problem for the country. Allow the investigation to continue. If you want to do peaceful protest, security will be there to protect you, and you do your peaceful protest and go and continue your normal life. And some people that are using this thing to trend, some people that are no longer relevant in the media industry.
Why I'm looking at you? Why do I feel like you want to talk about Tonto Dike?
Me, I did not mention name. It's you that is mentioning name.
I'm just saying. Is it Tonto you are talking about?
It's you that is mentioning name. Me, I did not mention.
Now you trying to say that Tonto is not relevant anymore.
No. What I'm saying is that I'm asking question.
There are a lot of people that are there trying to use it to trend now.
Are you also saying that the chairman of entertainment
I even saw
to go there
chairman
now?
House Committee of Entertainment, Senator Elisha Abbo, he was praying and he was even crying. That man is very emotional.
Do you know that a client can be like a hobby? It can be side attraction. People can just stay and be client.
But
like
this one
you want to
chairman House Committee on Entertainment now. He's going there to.
It's not that the same man that time that go to buy something where they sell that shop where they sell things that they are not supposed to be using anyhow.
Toy.
You know that man that slap somebody that sell toy.
Please, the table is shaking already.
No, it's already very popular than the government, so it should not stress us. But my own now is this: it's not only in Lekki that they throw tear gas. But why is it that when this government now and the one that just passed, you remember they come into this government by protest? They are the protestive government. Now the government that they come into protest, come into government through protest. Why is it that anytime they hear about protest, it's as if they are calling their son name? They don't want to hear protest. If people are staying at local gate, if not for for this whole justice for Mohbad, government have closed their mouths now. They even the police. Imagine the Nigerian police, even the one in Lagos, abandon the topic and was posting something about video says that if you want to send, don't send the one that your face is on top. In the midst of when they're having serious problem, you're tweeting that is that one the more important thing. People that said lighting the hashtag, you now come and put them out late. People now do street movement. You're going to throw tear gas. Is it a proper way to behave to your own people? People that you say you swear to protect life and property. Did they spoil? Did they carry the toll gate? Why is it that anything that touch toll gate is as if it has touched an NNPC in this country? There is something about that toll gate that people should not. When you want to pass that Lekki toll gate, just be doing in the name of the Father. Because it's as if that place is the heartbeat. That place is with the headquarters of Nigeria. Anything that touch target is like they have touched somebody's heart. It is very, very long. Do you see the leg of people that injure? Very big injury.
Big injury.
Is it very good? We cannot be claiming that somebody died unjustly. And we are calling you to come and help to bring justice. You are not killing more people. If you finish killing people that you want to rule, who will you now rule? You forget that the difference between a civilian and a military person is the uniform. Most of us are even stronger.
It's not the uniform alone, it's training part.
Do you know that some people have even gone training that are even worse than that one? But they are just want on the uniform, the non-uniform part. If you want to know how it is, let the gun be in everybody's hand.
It will not happen.
You want to know how it is?
It will
then you
not
now know that when you bring your own and cock it,
it will not happen.
And that person cock it, you now check mufti and uniform, which one will die first?
It will not happen.
You know some people in the village now have very strong bulletproof inbuilt. Even if you shoot a bomb now, before the bomb will blow, they will appear on that side. You shoot and gun, it will not enter. You know that we are here.
This one was the first time.
It's everywhere now.
It's not in my place.
No, if you go to Abuja, they do it there. If you go to my
Atiba,
place,
my parent.
they do it
Is
there.
that true?
You want me to tell you that my grandfather Ogunlade that survived all the historical hunting that he went? You think he went with a clear eye?
So where is it
He
today?
went with the blessing of the people.
Where is it today?
He's somewhere chilling with the big boys.
That means now, and I think Mohbad should have seen that his grandfather.
What are you saying?
Yes,
They
Yeah,
are
yeah,
from the
boy.
same area.
Okay.
And where his grandfather have gone to is a senior ranking officer.
But funny enough, it's
But police
spirit
are
has not
aware.
gone
We
there.
should call on Nigerians. If anybody is passing through this kind of difficulty, the security should investigate, and all the people in the industry should also contribute and support the person. It's not only when the person is dead you now start showing love. You say, I wish this, how I wish that. Wishes were roses. Everybody will not be here.
Another thing again is don't be desperate to sign
Contract.
record label. Because there are some today I saw one picture of before and after of people that same record label sign. You sign somebody, the person is looking normal. After you sign the person,
I even see Olisiki ma.
yeah, you
Once
know
looking pale now.
looking like they use in the kilishi. You know kilishi when you dry the water inside.
You are not around. We can have demolished Kilishi place where they are one here now. Abuja.
Let him not touch where we touch me. Now.
How? Sekazo. That one have happened already.
What is his calling now?
In
Are we going
fact,
to add AKA demolish?
I is demolished already. If you go to near Ministry of Power, those people that are there doing buka they say like food there to Wike or building and INEC office. How? Go there now, everything is clear. We can have clear everything there.
So where do they want them to go?
Go ask we can now.
But you know this matter of Wike is doing now. We're supposed to put the eye inside the well. Whether we put the eye well on Monday. You get it? Because it cannot be. The people are already suffering. Okay, take a UTC now. People are already using their motor to do shop. That suffering is already on the high.
So same aqua.
You are putting more suffering on people. Meanwhile, you forget. I know where he was before he became a big boy.
When he was a local government chairman.
Before local government chairman.
Where was he?
In Port Harcourt, Wike, there's a place they call Wike. That is his father's name. It's called Wike. You get it? Before that time, he was just there now, playing the laugh in front of his father's compound. I know him now. The one he contests, the person he contests that one with is called Ichenwo. Ichenwo is the person now win it. They later settle Ichenwo. Ichenwo now turned to small big boy before we can call it. So before he become big boy now, he was upcoming big boy. He suffered too. It's not good that when you start topping chicken, you forget that people are still topping with that meat. We should always remember the past.
So say.
Like the former president does not have a shoe before. He not have a shoe. Always remember that there's a time you don't have a shoe. So it's possible that somebody will not have a shoe somewhere. You have a compassion. You get it? That is just the problem. So Latin now, I don't know if there's any message you want to send to all the topic we've talked about today. And you put them out around. Because me, as I'm talking to you now, let me go and check my house in my tama if they have touched it. So they are touching house.
One thing I would like to say before we take our leave and enjoy the weekend is that wherever you find yourself as a man in power and you have plans to develop a place, you need to be careful. What is good for Adamu is also good for Amina, and what is good for Babatunde is also good for Yetunde. Make sure that as you are touching the left, you are touching the right, and let whatever you want to do place it in the order of priority. Abuja have lot of problems on ground, and sugar demolition of building is not number one. Rather, it is not. And for all our youths that are into anything they are doing that is good, continue. But you that your hand is in bad things, and today now that is Friday, you see some of our omoge that will be getting set to go to places that they ought not to go. And on Saturday morning or in subsequent days, we'll be hearing that they have seen one dead body, they have seen this, they have seen that. Focus on your focus and let your hand to do what is good and legal. And Olodumare will bless you. That is all
and this last story that we talk about, this issue of Mohbad, most of the people is encouraging all these young up and coming artists in the FCT that if you have your song, call us and send your song for us. We will promote you. And we will give you the platform for promotion, because it is the lack of promotion that is pushing some of them to go and join some record label that are even like cultism, that you will go there and become something that later on you don't even know yourself. So we are going, it's not by post. You want to blow, you want to become famous overnight. You follow it step by step. Gradually, you will become popular, and we are going to help you with that, with your song. Make sure you contact us. Our office is number 4, Obomosho Street, Area 8, Garki, Abuja, and we are across all social media at BOP 961. Interact with us, like and subscribe our YouTube channel and other social media handle. We are here for you, and that is why we are voice of the people. Now you have a voice.
All right, thank you very much, and don't forget that you always be with us here on top of this show and this station and this program. We'll be with you again on Monday from 10:30 to 11:45. Then from there, we'll call you the go where you know. Thank you very much. If you want to follow us and go and flex, anywhere you see us around town, just join us.
Let them follow us first on YouTube. From YouTube, they will now
follow us to lay live. Follow us on YouTube on VOP 961. Then from there, you go and follow us on Instagram, VOP 961 FM. Still follow us on Twitter and Thread, VOP 961 FM. You get it? Then from there, you follow us to where we want to go and enjoy. When you catch us there, anything you chop is on our head, but on your money. You get the point now.
So, having said that, we say Wazobia.